Now, in these tough economic times, South Africans are encouraged to reduce their compulsive spending habits, and some of the creative ways to cope with the high cost of living is to repurpose your wardrobe. I'm joined by celebrity fashion stylist and owner of TnT Community, Toni Samuels. Toni, good afternoon to you, and thank you so much for joining us. I mean, this is a real thing, being a fashion stylist, not only for celebrities. In your case, it would be CEOs, captains of industry, because they simply don't have the time to pick a tie. Tell us about your industry.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for having me here today. So basically, I wear two hats. I'm very proactive in repurposing what you already have in your cupboards and reusing your garments for corporate and then styling it into a casual look. So I'm trying to avoid excess shopping, excess spending, although I do love the shops that I deal with on a daily basis. Salt is one of my favorites. I have a number of people who I will restyle and as you can see, restyle, show them exactly what to wear over and over again without having any kind of wastage.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, because once you've been seen in a particular outfit, you've taken the picture for Instagram and social media, you know, you can't just repeat the same thing. I mean, I don't know if other people might feel differently, but somehow you feel that you always have to have a new outfit because it's a new event.
It's true, but I also think there's a way in which to accessorize something. So using prints and using versatile colors as a building block always helps to add to what you already have in your cupboard.
Yeah, but you need to have a sense of style. You don't have to be a fashionista necessarily, but even when you buy, you have to be conscious of what it is that you buy, because then you can either mix and match. You can, you know, wear it down, wear it up, it's, as you're saying.
You can take an old tracksuit top and tie-dye it in your kitchen. And that's something totally new. You don't need to get rid of it straight away.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I think we buy because we think it's new fashion. We still go back to the same black pair of pants and the same jacket that we're comfortable in over and over again.
Yeah. For those who are not familiar with your work, of course, you've got extensive experience and knowledge, not only in the fashion buying, design, but even the industry norms, standards, trends, over 20 years, if memory serves. So what is it exactly that fashion stylists, fashion buyers do or know about the psychology of the consumer, and for them to know that an item would sell or appeal to a target audience?
Well, Cindy, I think every woman, if we're talking about women, wants to look pretty, and every man wants to look smart. So there's always a building block in a basic jacket, basic pair of pants, basic colors that you can style and enhance every season as the new color block comes in or the new print comes in. You can always add to it. And that's what I try and promote.
Okay, but you also work largely with women enterprises.
I do.
To empower them, not only for financial independence, but just for them to find a space in this economy.
So I think even buying an expensive bag and keeping it as an heirloom for your daughter one day, depending on the nature of the child, they like to hold on to their stuff. So beautiful jackets, beautiful shoes, beautiful dresses to be passed down, to be kept, to be even repossessed and pre-loved, to give it to a store that can resell it for you.
Yeah, and maybe you can bust this particular myth that says, you know, the quality. There's a disparity in terms of the quality of garments that you'll get from the US, for example, for those of us that had the privilege to travel, or Europe, then what is actually being imported in South Africa, even with the high-end brands. Can you bust that myth for us or clarify?
So I believe that bulk is manufactured overseas. Our fabrics are not the same in South Africa. They are just as beautiful, but there is a difference with the quality. And so sourcing Indian cotton makes sense. Sourcing silks in India makes sense to me. That's where it comes from. That's where it's manufactured. So why try and reinvent the wheel if that's where the fabrics are coming from? I do believe that we have incredible designers and we have wonderful fabrics in this country, but we are not as geared up as Mauritius, Mauritania, other offshore countries that are groomed for bulk manufacturing.
Okay, yeah, that's another thing that came up with the AGOA conference as well. We've got a lot to work on, especially in reviving the textile industry, because at some point South Africa was manufacturing, even for export purposes, to leading brands.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So but looking at designers, as you were saying, and access to the quality, I mean, look at you. You're beautiful, elegant, and yet it's not over the top. You look like you hadn't tried much, but I'm sure there's quite a thought process that goes into putting together an outfit.
So, Cindy, this is actually from Salt. It's one of their new collection pieces. They are known for their cottons and their beautiful prints and silks. And my jacket's been given to me by a friend, and I love her. So every time I put on the jacket, I feel the energy of her, and I love mixing and matching structure with femininity.
Yeah. And can we get over, maybe, it's not a stigma necessarily, but I think maybe we overthink the repurposing of gifts. So in other words, if you and I were to swap jackets, for example, because I've worn this too many times, or for whatever reason, it's okay to have hand-me-downs amongst friends as well.
Absolutely, and especially now coming up to festive season and our budgets are tighter, taking something out of your cupboard that you don't really love anymore, that a friend has said, oh, I wish I had that, is such a beautiful way to share and give something with meaning.
Yeah. We have matriculants writing their final year end exams, and some will say, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. And your industry is so multifaceted that you can either be a fashion stylist, designer, fashion buyer, you can be a manufacturer of garments as well. What would you say is so rewarding about the industry?
Oh, I love people. So for me to be working with people, it's not so much about the fashion, it's about how that person's going to feel when I'm finished with her in her cupboard, or whether we're shopping, or whether we are clearing out to then repurpose her items.
Yeah.
I think it's all about being with people and knowing what they need and knowing what they want.
Yeah. Does it work better for you that you have your own studio, in the sense that you can bring either a film or drama or cast for them to select their outfits, or would you rather have an individual client where you can walk and shop around with them?
It's definitely a service today.
Yeah.
People want a service.
Yeah.
So going to their homes and merchandising their cupboards and taking them shopping is definitely more exciting for both of us, because then I also know what's needed.
Yeah.
And I don't just waste time buying what I think she needs. I know what she needs.
Yeah. And you'll give us the contact details for those who may want to, consult your services. So the existing wardrobe that somebody has, you say that you can not reinvent, but I mean you can change it for it to be purpose for something else.
Absolutely. The way you see a red suit, I might see it differently.
Yeah.
So the next time you wear your red suit, if I gave you a black and white stripe, I know it's not perfect for TV, your color blocks need to be simple, but it's something that you could wear every day and feel like you're wearing a totally different suit.
Do you sometimes have to hold back and brittle your tongue when you see somebody that is, how do I say it, not well coordinated? Are you that kind of stylist and person would say, I think this would go better, or this would complement your complexion?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, Cindy. I think that's how we feel in the morning. That's how we get dressed.
Yeah.
But I also know when you take that extra 5 minutes to put a little bit of thought process in, I particularly have a better day because I feel more confident. My clothes are my confidence.
All right, Toni, how do we get hold of you?
You can contact me on toni.samuels@gmail.com or my cell phone.
All right. We'll put the cell phone, maybe not, but it's toni.samuels@gmail.com, and this is for prospective clients who want to repurpose their wardrobe, especially in these economic times. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's lovely
Cindy.
chatting to you. We're speaking to celebrity fashion stylist and owner of TnT Community, Toni Samuels, talking about repurposing your wardrobe, especially now that we have to apply austerity measures and tighten the belt.